Hello YouTube. So I'm just doing something about rodents today. Basically I'm bored, I have time to kill. Male, female rat. Got them from a pretty interesting place in Pennsylvania. And so far I think these rats have been through about 9 states. Whereas my mice have been through, well, a whole lot more than that. Over 3/4 of the United States they've traveled through. These guys, I got them some paper bedding because I thought that would be a whole heck of a lot better than pine bedding, which people dealing with rodents are familiar with the fact of I think it's called phenol. That's released from pine when they urinate on it. And that does not sit well with them, nor does anything dusty, scented, pretty much anything can set them off. They've got a natural bacteria that grows. Typically, all of them have it from birth, unless they have been bred specifically to not have it, in which case they are in a basically clean, I don't want to call it a clean environment, but a bacteria-free environment from their birth via cesarean section. And that bacteria flares up anytime they are agitated or stressed or exposed to anything that is unpleasant to their sinus cavities. Anyway, they get some serious wicked sinus issues, I guess. Anyways, paper bedding, you can still see a little remnants down in there. I haven't done the best at cleaning job because I just stopped. And of course this is the witching hour for them. This is usually when they're up and going crazy, but they have done most of their crazy while I was cleaning out their cage and finding the, half a pound of food that they stash, which is also very common. Those food bowls are empty, and they're now full because of what I found that they had stashed. Let's see, what else? People say they're extremely sensitive to vibration. Well, I drive that thing down the road. I drive a 18-wheeler down the road. And this thing bumps, vibrates, bangs around, kicks around, does all kinds of stuff. As a matter of fact, right now I've got an auxiliary power unit, APU, running, basically a generator that vibrates the truck. Of course, these guys don't seem to give a flying hoot. They're actually fairly decently happy. I say they're decently happy. They run up to me. I've had them for only a couple of days now, maybe a week and change. They already eat out of my fingers. Kind of, I don't want to say bite me. They just kind of like put their mouth against me and try and egg me on to play with them, which I do, and they seem to love. And they'll go skittering across this cage at like rat speed of light. Yeah, so pretty much the vibration thing's a bust. I'll even hear them playing around while I'm driving for these guys. And mice, on the other hand, are definitely a bit more sensitive, but after a while and it becomes the norm, they don't care. Like, as soon as I turn the engine off, everything goes to chaos in here. They're like, oh cool, it stopped. And they start running and jumping and bouncing and careening and trying to get me to pick them up and let them out and roam around on my bunk and chill out and burrow into my hair and all kinds of weird stuff. They love it. They don't care too much about the vibration. Just they do, they're a little bit calmer while I'm driving, but they're still active enough. They still mate while I'm driving. Blooming hear that. So, let's see, we've had 4 females impregnated in a month out of 6 for mice. So yeah, they're not that incredibly sensitive to vibration. Actually, once I got them out of my truck was when they started having issues. I guess they'd gotten used to it so much that being at my house was an issue for them. Yeah, so that's all I got for now on mice. And I will try, well, and rats, to give out information on my little tegu as well at a later date. But in the meantime, that's mice, rats, and I will have them to show off later. Once I get back home, everybody's going back in my truck, and I will have a 3-ring circus in here again. Don't need television, don't need Netflix. All those little critters running around is entertainment enough. Good night.